Welcome vendors and sponsors to the Arizona Rural Schools Association Vendor Training. I'm Henry Dunkerson. I'm the Interim Executive Director for the Arizona Rural Schools. As you can see, we're going to be celebrating 30 years at our annual conference this year. The dates will be September 17th, 18th, and 19th, and that will be in Flagstaff. The theme this year is Resilient Rural. Amy's been doing a wonderful job keeping our website up to date, and it's a great resource. So if you do have questions, I would encourage you to pop onto the website and take a look. You can always reach out to me at henry@azruralschools.org with any questions that you might have about the conference. I'd be happy to help as well. You notified me already if you have electrical needs. We did need to get that to the HCCC as they begin planning our conference. So if you happen to need electricity, please reach out to me immediately so that I can get you down. We do need that information. We will have opportunities for volunteers as well. So if you feel so moved, that will be posted on our website. You're more than welcome to pop in there and add your name to the volunteer list. We still have some sponsorships available for this year. We do have the reception, and we also have the dinner sponsor. Each one of those would be $2,000. You can see what you would get in return. That's a sponsorship signage throughout the event. You would also have 2 minutes that you can get up, introduce your company to the audience there at the banquet. Or if you would rather, you could do a 2-minute video and we'll run that on the slide deck. We also have some sponsorships for our keynote speakers. We do have 2 keynote speakers. Again, that would be $2,000 a piece. Again, sponsorship would be signage throughout the event. You can introduce your company during the banquet for 2 minutes or provide the video. Same goes for the pre-conference sponsor, which would be an additional $2,000. Please let me know, or you can reach out through our info@azruralschools.org. Either one of it will be glad to reach out and help you with that. Another opportunity for sponsorship would be to purchase additional monitors in the main dining and vendor room. Those would be $400 a piece. 2 in the front, 2 in the back, along with the jumbo screen we already have. If you're interested in doing that, just reach out and let us know. You can do 1, 2, 3, or all 4. So let's take a deeper dive into the conference itself. On your day of arrival, which will be September 17th, we're going to talk about your unloading and loading area. We'll talk about parking and show you where that is. We'll talk a little bit more about registration and your assigned table. And of course, we're going to take a look at the map of the venue. If you were with us last year, you know that we are going to be at the High Country Conference Center. And this is the map of that. You can see it's off of Milton Road and Butler Avenue. This is on the NAU campus. You can see in this map, I'm going to circle that area for you. That is going to be your loading and unloading area. In the yellow box at the bottom, you see that's going to be the parking garage. It's going to have an automatic arm, so you'll need to pull a ticket when you enter. And we're going to talk about getting that validated. They've told us if you stay around to the end of the conference each day that the gate will more than likely be up. But just in case, we'll talk about how to get it validated so that you don't run into any issues there. So this is a look at the exhibitor hall as well as the main dining area. So you see the 2 areas that are circled in green. That's going to be our vendor area. And if you remember, if you were with us last year, we had you out in the hallway where the buffet was being served. That's not going to be the case this year. You're actually going to be inside the dining hall. All the rooms will be open, so it's just going to be one large room. There won't be any separation between you and our attendees. If you look to the left there, you'll see a red arrow. That's going to be where you get your parking ticket validated right there at the HCCC front desk. Around the corner from that, you can see the red star. That's going to be where registration will take place for all of our vendors and sponsors. So let's do a rundown of your schedule. As I mentioned, you're going to be in on Wednesday, September 17th. The actual time that you can start setting up is 12:15 to 4:30. That's also going to be the conference registration time. So you'll come in, you'll go to the registration desk. We'll have some helpful folks that will take you to your table, and then you can start setting up. Again, that's noon to 4:30 on the 17th. So let's look at now what you're going to be doing for exhibitor time so that you know you've got some time blocks that are going to be specifically for you. On Thursday, you're going to be 9:25 to 10:05, and then in the afternoon, 2 to 2:40. And then we have what we're going to call a break time between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Our folks are going to be able to talk with you as well during that time. On Friday, September 19th, 9 to 9:45 will be an exhibitor time block, and then 10:45 to 11:30 we're going to do some raffles and some recognition of you folks because you're the reason that this conference can happen. And just a couple other notes here. We ask that you don't break down on Friday until after 11:30. Again, we want to make sure that we're recognizing you for all the support that you have given us. So we ask that you do hold off on that. If you happen to want to put any items in the swag bag, if you'll contact me beforehand and let me know, we're going to be getting bags ready early Wednesday morning. So if I can have those items prior to that or during that time block, we'll be glad to put those in the swag bag for you. Registration is going to close on September the 2nd for any new vendors, for any add-on meals, for changing attendees, just so that we have time to get everything in place with numbers, that sort of thing for our meals. So we're closing that on September the 2nd. We will have a lost and found area over at the main registration desk, so if you have any attendees that just happen to leave their glasses while they're talking with you or their cell phone, just know that we will have a box there that's available to put our lost and found items in to help our attendees out. Um, the common areas are going to be open, so there's not going to be a lot of security, so we ask that you do keep valuables in some place or some location that will be safe because we're going to have the doors open so that we have complete access. We cannot store items ahead of time, so the HCC does not have a storage area for us. So you'll need to bring what you have with you, or if you plan to ship, you're going to have to be there when the shipment arrives on Wednesday. I know that was short and brief, but that is our presentation for you. Normally we would have an open audience. We did have 5 slots to choose from to be in a live audience and discuss this, but we wanted to give another opportunity for those folks who weren't able to at least hear the general information. And again, as I said during the presentation, we want to thank you all for being a part of the 30th Annual Arizona Rural Schools Association Conference. We could not make this happen without your support. So heartfelt thanks from myself and from our board members for ARSA. Thanks so much.